an idea to create the time machine for those people who don't do heritage, who find it a bit dull and boring. The whole idea of the festival is it's got different areas that you can see about you that you could take on tour to any town. So we've got the lost and found in societies and recreation, and this is an example of all the different clubs and groups and people with passions in one space, a marketplace of clubs and societies. And they've been performing, and we've had young and old, and then we've got other areas all around the different spaces. Heritage is a great way of bringing people together. Well, what happens with Time Machine is people begin to talk. They come around the table and they start to work together.
It's so interesting. There's just so many positive things. There's beautiful buildings like this to go and see, and I encourage my grandchildren to come along and see all these things.
I remember dancing in the town hall on a Saturday night in the 1960s. 150 of us every Saturday going up the grand staircase, aged 15, 16, 17.
Town has changed, and there's still quite a lot of heritage in Rochdale, and I think it's important to preserve that heritage, and I hope that things like this will perhaps raise awareness of the heritage of the town.
The younger generation who are sat there listening to all this, it makes them respect their town more. If you understand where you've come from, it helps them moving forward.
There's no future unless we've got a present to move from, and we've only got a present because we've moved from the past.
We brought it to Rochdale because Rochdale's got amazing stories to tell, but it's also got a fantastic future.
We've seen over the last few years the opening up of the river, the introduction of the Metrolink coming into the town centre, and obviously we've got the new shopping and leisure centre development under construction, which this time next year will be open with the 24 new shops, a cinema and all sorts of additional leisure facilities, food and drink offers. So I think all in all, Rochdale is a town on the move, heading in the right direction.
So we have here exciting things are happening in Rochdale, and we'd love to hear your hopes and wishes for our community. So part of the community wish tree is sitting down and having conversations with people of all ages to find out how they feel towards the community at the moment and what we can do to explore how they're feeling and then turn that into opportunities for community groups and events to take place in the town hall after the restoration project. So we've got this big yellow piece of paper over here, and it says your ideas for our new town hall, because we really want to have the community really taking ownership of the space. Lots of family activities, an art centre, theatre, concerts in the Great Hall, a good news festival, a project where we celebrate and highlight all the good news and all the good deeds going on in Rochdale. I love that idea.
It's important because people come along and they can see what was here in the past and be proud of that heritage, but also they can contribute to what's coming in the future and to make their voice heard, so that we know what people want rather than just what the council wants and what the officers want.
A community thrives when we're connected and when we're having conversations and when we're collaborating. And I think events like today build civic pride. They build a pride in living where we live and taking pride in Rochdale. And I think it's really important to build on that.
I know that there are lots of organisations and people out there that would jump at the chance.
We've had an incredible journey with the Time Machine in Rochdale, and I'm really excited about the possibility that Heritage Open Days might want to take it somewhere else.